What's this? Okay. Yeah, so we'll get after it pretty quick. Let's give Sanu a treat. Okay. And I'm gonna get some new abilities. Definitely need this so that I can get hijack, 'cause that's pretty useful. Oh my gosh. It's the cat. Feel like my... whatever. I'm level 20. I'm more than enough to do those things, but I feel like I should do these things. There's some here. So let's just do side quests. See if anybody shows up.
Master Tahaka's wife.
Please, Mijai, if I can trouble you, Harkuf's assistant, Nesamun, took a delivery of beer down the southern road. He never made it to Yamu. Please, can you find him and make sure he's okay?
I'm on the case.
That beer was meant to honor Sekhmet. If he drank all that beer, he'll be whipped.
Here, cut down.
Whoa. These jackals will continue to prey on the good people of this region. I must deal with them.
Yeah, let's go ahead and deal with these jackals. I wonder how common things like this actually were. It seems like all of the barriers to organized crime syndicates like these haven't really changed all that much. I mean, if anything, it's kind of easier today because you can like connect to each other in secret without actually having to go places and be seen by other people. And you can like, you know, have things delivered and interact with no one. Like bandits, everybody would know that there's like a group of bandits.
Hey!
Got him. Alright. See what we can find. Oh no. Oh, that's him. Okay, I'll come back for you in a second. Not that I want to leave him in prison there, but knowing how this game works, if I let him out, I won't be able to do other things, because I'll have to like carry him to safety or whatever. Also, he's not real. But yeah.
Shh! They will kill me if they hear us. I cannot move.
Can you not? You seem fine. I mean, you're only sitting there.
Are you Nesamun? Are you all right?
Thank Happy,
His name
yes.
means,
What
like,
happened?
belonging to
I was
Amun.
bringing a delivery to Yamu when I was ambushed by these bastards.
And?
Yes, okay, I stopped for a quick nap. But still, they drank and smashed all the beer, and threatened to kill me if I did not brew more for them.
Take the oxen back to Sais. You'll have to prepare a new delivery, I imagine. Try not to stop along the road this time.
Okay. That was pretty easy. Quest. Let's see what I already have in the list. This, I guess. I can go to this on the way. Oh man, now I need to do this and smash that statue. My gosh, there's a corpse just sitting there. That's so bizarre. Why would there just be a corpse? I mean, surely the people who live here would see that. Something else. Oh, the statue. Yeah, let's take care of that. It's a bit of iconoclasm.
Whoa.
Shield me! We cannot fail our mission! Shield me! We cannot fail our mission! The other way!
Oh, got me.
Happy.
Oh man, I love being this much over leveled. Here's a quest that I'm close to. Let's just go do it. Oh man, I can ride to it in style.
Ah, Decheru.
Ha, Necheru means, oh gods. Oh, watch out, lady.
Did you ever see work as fine as Oniris's?
I wish I could afford one of his weapons.
Man, those guys have iron. Should definitely get that.
Such a spear.
I could be a champion in the amphitheater. Shame about what happened to it.
Hello, friend.
Something's going on.
Yeah, your two friends just died, man.
How are you keeping today?
Convenient that he would
Most
face
well.
that way.
Thank you, Neville. Life is certainly not easy here, but at least we work for ourselves, not in fear of the lash, and only to fill Sefetu's coffers.
Yes, our hard work supports our
That was such a as you know Bob conversation. As you know, working here is better. I feel like these people would be more upset. Well, I guess they are kind of upset. Serapis, husband of Aesent, god of the dead, who dipped this spear in the Nile to make it light and true. Serapis, who watched over a dying king, sharpened this blade on the edge of night to make it ever sharp. It says all this on that little ostracon. Tool, I name you the Serpent of Serapis, and dedicate you to the gods. Oof, I can't read that.
Ah, the Serpent of Serapis. You have heard the tragic tale?
No, tell me.
Not the whole of it.
Oh, it was a true masterpiece. The shaft wrapped with water.
Oh man, I want this.
The blade hammered out of the metal of heaven.
I would love
Means
to see
iron,
it.
interestingly.
Possible. I crafted it for one of
Oh, hey, Rasmus.
Apollodorus' captains when I lived in Sais. But Sefeto's soldiers killed him. That is the reason I left.
Sefetu.
Yes, Sefetu the firebrand, who governs Sais with flame and fear. One of his bootlickers stole the spear that bears my mark.
Oh, we gotta get it back.
Outrageous. Can you not get it back?
The man is beyond my reach. He sails on one of Sefetu's triremes on Meriatus Lake.
Okay.
Ah, I hate a bully. My travels take me far and wide. If I come across
Doesn't hate a
him,
bully.
I will look for your spear.
I would love nothing more than to hear of his fall. If you manage it, the Serpent of Serapis is yours.
Man, I want to be like friends with this dude. Seems like a cool guy. He's gonna give me the spear just for like getting it out of the hands of this bully. I feel like we would be friends. Okay. Looting things. Another predator bow.
What's this? Ah, scented oils. Might take the edge off the Tana stench.
Oh, was I still working on that? Or was that? The Tanner guy. Oh yeah, so I got it. We got a new internet. We got a thing called a gigacube, and supposedly it's like 500 megabits per second, but the fastest we've gotten is about 200. But the standard internet that kind of just like came with this apartment that we rented was 25 megabits per second, which it's slow. I don't know. I don't have a good like sense of scale for those things. But I know that like if you get Google Fiber, you get like a gigabit per second. So that's 1,000 or 1,024 or whatever. I was supposed to still be hunting animals for this guy. I totally forgot about that. Okay, so I need to go get the spear, and I will. It's high up on the list. But I need to hunt the animals. What do I need? I'm sure I've got what he needs. Okay. Let's see where he is. Da-da-da. Wasn't he somewhere around here? Yeah, over there. Great. And there's some question mark activities that we can do once we get over there. Am I going in the right direction? Yes. I thought for a second we had a shadoof, but it looks like we have an interesting thing. I've never seen this. I mean, I've seen like Fowler's traps in tomb scenes, which are kind of like, it's like a diamond shaped. It's like two triangles end to end, and then like a drawstring between them that, like, you know, brings them up like a Venus flytrap, and that's how people would catch birds for food. This looks like a pretty sophisticated fishing net that uses like a counterweight system to lower and raise the net. I've seen a bunch of these in this game, but I hadn't thought much about them until now, because I am making my best effort to talk about the ancient-y things as I see them. It's all too easy to get, you know, focused on the thing that you're trying to accomplish and kind of forget to comment on the world and like the ancient Egyptian components of the world. Here's another thing we could talk about. A papyrus boat. So these are definitely real things. Oh man, I got myself in trouble. Do not smash my boat. Wish there was a faster way to take these guys out. Who was in the class where I was talking about Apapambo? I seriously intended to draw a cartoon hippo named Apapambo. I haven't got around to it yet. 14.4 kilobits per second. Yeah, it is definitely awesome. I don't actually remember my first internet speed. Because it was when I was, gosh, 9 years old, I guess, was when we first got internet. Yeah, they are hungry for sure. So in the, oh no, this is a crocodile. Crocodiles are actually less dangerous, but you know, relatively speaking. Here he goes. Come get me. Okay, saved those good people, and I didn't destroy my boat. Oh. Although I did get stuck. So this is a really, probably a really common thing to have seen. So this is Papyrus Reeds or some other, you know, water plant. There's a bunch of reeds tied together into bundles, and then bundles tied together to form a boat. And the shape of it, so if you can see on the back, there's kind of this like, almost like scorpion tail type shape. What the model in the game doesn't show is that there would probably be a rope connected to the tail pulling it down, and then just the pointy prow where the bundles of papyrus reeds have been tied together. If you look at things like the solar boat of Khufu, or you know, other depictions of ancient Egyptian boats, you'll see these shapes a lot, and this is their origin. So something I think is so cool about like art and architecture and design is like the etymology of like ornamental forms that we so often take for granted. So like if you see a big Egyptian merchant ship, it will probably have a thing on the back that kind of comes up like that, and probably have a prow that points out. And that's just because it's just kind of human nature to find beauty in functional things. Like when a thing is the way it is for a reason, we're more likely to find it like aesthetically pleasing as well. So if you're going to go build a boat out of wood and you can make it any shape you want, it makes sense just to kind of pick the shape of the boats that fishermen use every day, because you know that shape makes it expresses its purpose, and then it creates this sort of cultural continuity with an older thing, which is something that we naturally find satisfying, like that connection to our own past. Yeah, so when people tack on ornament onto things and ornament is no longer functional, it normally has it has roots in something that was at one time functional. And that to me is just deeply fascinating. I think it's something that's kind of missed in the like later iterations of modernism and all the styles that followed, where you have this, or like futurism especially, where you have this kind of like deliberate break with tradition. Because it's like, why are we still doing things the same? Like, why are we making wooden boats that look like papyrus boats? We don't have to be doing that. We're just doing it anyway. And so, like, the failure to answer that question demands... I have to go kill another vulture. The failure to answer that question demands that we stop doing that thing, right? Like, we can't explain why we're doing it, so we shouldn't be doing it. And I think it's just, like... a failure to answer the question more than anything. Like it's a limitation of imagination, or even just like basic research. There is a reason that we make wooden boats shaped like papyrus boats. It's because we had papyrus boats and they liked them, and they were like part of the landscape of our world, and they're, you know, they're pleasant and comforting and all of that. Where do I find vultures around here? I think I'm just gonna have to come back to this. Unless, what are those? No, those are like herons. So yeah, I mean, if you're just imitating the past just out of like golden age thinking, that's one thing. But if you're imitating like a past form that's no longer purely functional, but in a way that like captures something that's like pleasing and satisfying, oh, that's a good enough reason. I don't feel like we really need to explain. Okay, so the other one I was going to go do is to get that spear. Yes, I guess I should stay on my boat. Yeah, I'm gonna need a boat. I didn't go to any of the question mark activities. Okay, well, let's do those, and then we'll just continue slowly cruising around on our papyrus skiff. Hippos kill about as many crocodiles. Yeah, I don't know if I've read that specifically, but I've read many times that like hippos are the most dangerous wild animals in Africa, which is just instantly surprising because we think about like lions and crocodiles and all the, you know, really well-known like deadly beasts. Hippos always seem so placid. They're not. They're mean. The male hippos will like eat all of the baby hippos, even their own offspring, even though generally they are like herbivores and they live in places where they have an abundant supply of food. Yeah, they're just bizarrely murderous animals. I think I see a crocodile just chilling over here. I'm gonna get him. Crocodile lair. Good. Maybe I'll take out the crocodiles and then come back in this same direction and see whether any vultures have appeared. And I can go ahead and cross that off my list. Excuse me. Oh, hey, whoa. Took that badly. Okay, we're just gonna have to fight a bunch of crocodiles. We're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. You died well and bravely, crocodile. It's kind of cool to look at. I mean, even though this is a bit boring, all this debris, like the remains of this boat, you know, various household type objects. The question that I get a lot when we're talking about archaeological type things is like, why was all that stuff there and buried for so long? And we don't really think about the world being filled with just unused things, because of course the world we encounter every day is, we're just surrounded by like useful things. It's all our stuff. But if you go for a drive on like a 2-lane country road and, you know, see the partial ruins of a building and just go look around a little bit, you'll find that there's actually quite a lot of stuff that nobody is using that's just lying around. And those are the archaeological sites of the future. Yeah, probably nothing would ever be found here because it's too waterlogged to preserve things, but if we saw a similar thing in the desert, like the remains of a broken chariot or whatever just sitting there, you can easily imagine those getting covered with sand and not really being worth fixing, so no one's ever going to go use them. And then in a few thousand years you have like modern archaeologists picking up things that are maybe not even much more broken than they were when they got buried in the first place. But then, of course, because they're so ancient, we'll take the time to put it all back together. And that's how you get things like, you know, reconstructed ancient Egyptian vehicles or whatever. Okay, this is going to be a weird one. I don't have any more of my very important arrows. Just hope everyone faces the same direction the whole time.
Hey, wait!
Nope.
Worms, take you!
Yeah, the report is hard to comprehend. So I've heard this. Largest city in ancient Egypt is a bit hard to imagine. I mean, it's on the other side of the Nile from Thebes, and Thebes was definitely a huge city at this time. I mean, it was the seat of power of the local noble family that conquered the rest of Egypt and became the New Kingdom pharaohs. Whoa. So the idea that like this place was somehow like larger and more prominent than Thebes, which was immediately next to it, seems pretty suspect. I mean, it just things just don't work that way. Like if there's a huge city nearby, you normally don't need another huge city right next to it. I mean, you want to kind of spread things out so that it's useful to have like a centralized urban area. And I mean, if you put like, there's this thing people say like you could with the population and density of Manhattan, everyone on Earth could live within the state of Texas. But it's also like, how in the world would you get food to the people in the middle of that? Like when COVID hit and everything locked down in New York, there was no food in any of the stores. People like panic bought all of the food, and there were no more deliveries coming. So there were like a couple of weeks where we just like could not get any food. So whatever we had, you know, that's what we cooked for dinner and stuff. So what happens if you have a huge I don't know if I saw the BBC article. But yeah, a lot of things about that seem sort of unconvincing. Oh man, I almost got a vulture. It just doesn't quite add up. I think the fact that they found a large planned city in this area where there is, on the one hand, a large, more organic type city, and on the other hand, the like the Valley of the Kings and the mortuary temples and all those kind of things that need workers at all levels to be maintained. It makes sense that there would be like a large neighborhood, basically, like lots of residential housing and stuff. Yeah, there too. Everybody bought all the toilet paper. And that was the funniest thing to me, because, like, my wife said it best, and it was one of those moments where, like, your wife says something that, like, in that instant, you remember all the reasons you married her. She was like, why toilet paper, of all the things? Like, I mean, flour and sugar and eggs and, you know, the kind of things that you need if you're going to be cooking all your meals at home, that I can get. But toilet paper, I'm pretty sure if the entire society collapses, I will find a way to clean my ass. Like, it's not that complicated an operation, and it doesn't really require ultra-specific tools. So, like, if we run completely out of toilet paper, we'll improvise, you know, go out and find some leaves or whatever, like you do when you're camping, and we'll be fine. I don't know why everybody was so worried about that. Hey, Lexi. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. I actually got it working earlier this week. I might have forgot to send you a thing about it, but we got a new internet service, and then I tested it, and it worked. So, and it seems to be working pretty well. I haven't actually seen the stream, but our internet is definitely fast now. Okay, did I get my vulture eggs? Let's check on that. If I got my vulture eggs, I can go, you know, get that guy the stuff he needs. Oh, I got one. Vulture skull. Okay. Well, that's what I needed. So, let's go back and see him. I think he's this way. Go ahead and just check that off our to-do list. Yeah, yeast. Actually, yeast was really hard to find for a while, and my dad sent me some yeast from Texas because he had a bunch, and we didn't have enough. But I make bread a lot, and running out of yeast was going to be a problem.
What do you have?
Especially because we can't go out and buy bread.
All that you asked for.
So yeah, yeast
yes,
is like
good.
a big
And
deal.
in
I made a
fine
sourdough
condition.
starter.
They will do nicely. Your pay.
And there's this. Do not think me rude, but I found these scented oils. I thought you could use them.
I should not refuse, I suppose. If only to give my wife some relief. Take this as a token of good faith.
Oh man, these poor dudes and their wives complaining about their stinkiness. I definitely sympathize. As a lover of onions, I know how these wives complain. Okay, where are we going? We do all the question mark activities. Oh my gosh, I missed one. Well, we'll get it later. Baking is a lot of fun. It's kind of chemistry project. So it can be like a really fun hobby. And then if you get good at making various types of bread, you don't really need to go to the store. Yeah, I mean, the thing I like most about bread is that it's literally the best tasting thing humans have ever invented. Like, what would you even compare it to? Like a really nice steak? Well, I mean, you can make a steak in nature. You don't have to, like, really invent a whole lot. You have to have fire and the access to animals. But bread is truly a man-made processed food, and it's the best one, and it's like 10,000 years old. It's like ever since then we've been trying to invent new ways of improving bread, and we have never succeeded. It was like invented perfect.
Best not to draw attention here.
Oh, cool. I don't think I've done that one. I haven't done a whole lot of the Discovery Tour. I mean, it would be good for the purpose of streaming.
Hey, stop!
Oops.
Die!
That didn't go as planned. You deal with that. I'm just gonna let them work it out.
I have the bastard!
Uh-oh. Oh, man. It's probably unnecessary. Yeah, I really should do that. Like, I mean, I know this subject really well, of course, but there will definitely be things in there that I don't already know. I think that would be pretty cool. It's not as engaging, though, for me. It's like, I don't know. I just can't get as into it. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have to check those out. Alright, what am I doing? I'll go get that guy, and maybe, like, get some treasure on the way over there. This boat really moves. Yeah. Which I need to do some more of. Because there's, I missed it somehow. What's happening? Oh. Okay, I'm not that interested. What was I looking for? There was like a little quest thing. Okay, all the way over there. So on the right track. Let's go get this stuff first. That's it. I go the wrong way. Huh. What's that? Oh, there's a ship. Oh man. I wasted a lot of airtime getting here. I like how when you're down here there's like weird deep underwater sounds. Like boom sounds. Okay. Back to... I'm gonna borrow your boat because you're closer.
Forgive me.
Okay, so we're still on target for that. Wait, did I pass it? Oh my gosh. What a doofus. Wow. I totally went to the wrong boat. Well, might as well rob this place since I'm here.
Right there. Who shot that? Alarm! Trouble here!
Guards here are vigilant.
Oh, arrows. That's a good idea.
You shit! Die!
That's it? Did he already sail off and leave me? Yeah, I talked to her the other day. Just waiting to hear back from her on, like, you know, details. So I'm not sure how all that's going to work yet. It's still very much like a perspective idea. But I have quite a few topics to write, like scripted, edited videos for. So I'm hoping to create a YouTube channel that's like Egyptian language things that are like, you know, very accessible to the general public, but contain like just lots of like good information that will like set you up for learning more about Egyptian if that's something that interests you, or just at least like kind of explain the basics of what you're looking at when you see hieroglyphs, so they don't seem quite so mysterious. So yeah, I think that would be a really cool idea. I should have some time later this year, so we're talking about it.
See anything
See
yet?
if it can
Another
work out.
God's cursed rebel?
I'm just gonna go way over here, so that by the time I kill everyone, my boat is accessible.
I must be careful now.
Hey now!
This spear is magnificent.
Oh, let's put that to use right away. Yeah, I think it would be really cool. I think there is... Wait, where's the new spear I just got?
Clearly the work of that master from Sao village.
Aha. Oh, it's way below my level. That's a problem. Hey, it looks nice. I'm just gonna stick with this.
The serpent of Serapis is a weapon worthy of the gods.
Oops.
Hey now! I'm going to skin you! I see you!
Let's not stand in the fire. That's a bad choice.
Shit! Oh, shit. I have to repair that.
I have to repair that.
The gods love a generous soul.
I mean, this is the only boat nearby here, guy. Man, I see a lot of new activities. And presumably quests. That one, I think, would be... Yeah. So that's good. Let's go get some treasure. Go do a little side quest. Oops. Wrong button. Academic things, mostly. So I've applied for a couple of things. I have one interview coming up that, you know, obviously I don't know what's going to happen, but it's like an Egyptian language project that I'd really like to work on. It's something that I've used from the other end for many years, and since I've used it so much, I've thought a lot about like things that could be done to improve it, and it's the kind of work that I've done a lot of, so I think I should have a decent shot. So yeah, that would be working with a university project that's like web development in an Egyptian language setting, which is basically what all of my own projects are. So, so yeah. And if not that one, because you know, you never know with these things, I think something similar to that is probably what I'll end up doing. I don't really know yet. And of course, it's always possible that, like, when my contract ends at ISOL in August, I won't have something lined up immediately. Looking for a job in a niche field in one specific city is obviously makes the search a little bit more difficult than if you can just kind of look everywhere. So I might have some time on my hands, and that's why I'm kind of floating the idea of this YouTube channel. It's something I've thought about for a little while. I think it would be a good like contribution to the world, and something that I would enjoy doing. Okay, we got a quest here.
Amosis?
Yes? Fresh cockles and mussels today.
Wow.
My name is Bai.
Weirdly Irish.
I come from Hakuf. We need your help as a friend of Jeska.
I'm listening.
Since Jeska was killed, Hakuf needs a trusted agent to shepherd people out from under Sefetu's watch.
Dead. You and Harkuf are out of touch. Jeska's too tough to be held by Sefetu. She escaped the firebrand.
What? Where is she?
Back on the river. She took a felucca loaded with supplies to the people she sheltered.
Oh, that's good news.
She's taken a dangerous route to the southwest past the hippopotamuses to avoid Sefetu's eyes. If you follow the coast, you'll find her.
Okay. Along the southern coast of what? Oh, of the lake. Oh, it's pretty easy. She's just right there. This poor guy. I hope you weren't in a hurry. Yeah, exactly. That's the idea. Yeah, I'm definitely going to talk to Megan about how she's done all of that, because she's also I think she was at one point in the position I'm in of like hoping to start a YouTube channel and having a really clear vision for what the content will be, but not really knowing a lot about the technical aspects of it.
Pigs.
Wow, I showed up just in time.
These bloated lake cows! Help me drive them off!
Let's go get this big guy. Oh man, he is tough. Okay. Let's see if there's stuff. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Some supplies. Man, those hippos are really sitting on quite a treasury. Grapes, boy. Okay.
What are you called?
Bayek.
Good to meet you, Bayek. I am Jessica.
How did you end up here?
I got
How did
lost.
you get the name Jessica?
Sailed the wrong way.
I would not call avoiding Sefetu's patrols the wrong way.
What do you know of Sefetu?
Harkuf believed you were dead, but you escaped. He needs you back.
Help me get these supplies to my village. There are many depending on me. And we will talk.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely give that a listen. Yeah, I know it's the monetizing part is the part I really don't know anything about. I mean, I have a Patreon for the Coptic classes, and I guess for this streaming too.
Whoa.
And I'm not too concerned. Like I don't expect my YouTube channel to make $1 million. I would just expect it to like
I was sent to him by a man to whom I am pledged. I believe we are working
compensate for
towards
the
same
time.
end.
Well, Harkuf is a great man. Though Sais is a region of self-proclaimed great men.
Oh
But
yeah, that's a
Harkuf
great
has
idea.
A good heart. He cares for
I
his
think-
people and his city.
Yes. He protects them from
Yeah,
cowards like the
inviting
Scarab,
people to
Sefetu.
talk about things would be really
I have
cool.
smuggled many families like poor Wenis and her son out of Sais to keep them safe. Those who have tried to refuse Sefetu, he has burned to
that.
death.
You are courageous to
Like
protect
talking
families
about
that are not your
neighboring
blood.
cultures and things.
If you
Just think
say.
about that in terms of like
I hide them in my village
branding
until we
and-
can
and
arrange
things.
a caravan to get them beyond the desert.
I don't have
Hence
all
the
those
food and
things
medicine
worked
I
out yet.
bring.
How did you survive?
But I may have
Sefetu
found an
soldiers
editor
brought me
if
to
she
Fort
decides
Mekil where they
that she wants to
burned
take
and
the job.
tortured me. But I spat in their faces. When they thought me broken, by the gods, Sefetu has come!
Him? What's this lady talking about?
No! No! Pentu! Anan!
Oh,
Wenis!
Let's take at least one of them.
Who are you?
You are a god! Our gods!
Oh, that auto aim is active.
Whoa.
Anybody else? Alright. I think this is going to be a sad scene.
I should be
Else?
cautious around here.
Oh man, there are quite a few soldiers in here. I mean, why would they destroy this village? Wouldn't it be
Stay
quite
here.
productive?
Let me take care of them.
Yeah, I've thought about that. I mean, obviously it's a possibility to look for remote jobs. It's not really the thing I want. So I would really like to have a job in Berlin. for a few reasons, but and the main reason is just for like being more integrated into the city and, you know, improving my German and just kind of like becoming a productive member of this society. Having a remote job would help pay the bills, but yeah. Well, that's kind of a long shot. Whether my book writing ever makes money is more or less like a lottery ticket. Like most novels never make any money. I like to think that mine is good and that people will like it, but I mean that's not even the whole story. It's like a lot of timing and, you know, like fashions of whenever your book hits the market and all those kind of things. Wonder Archeo Gaming is just for real. Or Tamriel, Middle Earth. So there is there are people who study things like archaeology of fictional worlds and things like that. I think there's a good argument to be made that fictional worlds are still like places created by people and can kind of be approached from an archaeological perspective. Oh my gosh, that treasure is way up there in that tree.
It is done.
So many lives turned to ash. Is anyone left?
We need to be quick. More will come.
Oh.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Maybe someone survived. This is actually kind of a good indication of like how an archaeological site might originate. You know,
I will not leave you here.
Village that's been destroyed. Okay. Well,
My cousins have a farm nearby.
was rough.
It may be untouched. Please help me bring Pentu.
Okay, I will bring Pentu,
course.
but I have to climb
I
this
will
tree
take you.
first. How do I climb this tree? I need to start someplace probably far away. I start in this little situation. Nope. I think I need to get to it. Going up this way. That didn't work. Oh, I see. Okay. I think I got it. All the way to there? Okay. Okay, we're good here. Let's rescue Pentu. Can't put him on a horse. No.
Stay with me.
Eat this!
Not hungry, thank you.
Hurry! Get out of my way!
Flax in full bloom. Yeah, I played a little bit of Black Flag. It seemed interesting. I definitely like the newer game mechanics, and I think that's going to be like a controversial statement because I know like most diehard AC fans complain bitterly about the way the mechanics have changed, but I think
this is not the end of it,
it's been an
however.
improvement.
No. Those dogs still hunt for the prick master. I will go to Hakuf. We must find a way to peel Sefetu out of his shell and deal with
I
him.
cannot bring your people back from Duat, but I will help you avenge your village.
Fair. Very fair. I know I have an ability point, but I'm not using it because I know I want to get hijack, so I need to. Oh, shield charge would be cool too. Oh, and adrenaline too would be nice. All of these things look really nice. I haven't considered any of these in a long time. Oh, definitely not getting that one. I'm gonna avoid that one. The flesh decay thing is so annoying. Then you end up killing like you end up like killing random innocent people all the time. Oh, that one's pretty cool too. Chain throw. Those are all nice. Okay. I mean, do I really want the hijack ability that bad? No, I don't think I do. Attack and push seems good. That I can't get yet. Chain throw I can't get. Oh, double the damage. I mean, that seems very obviously useful. Shield charge I really like. With this one with full adrenaline. I have to wait for 2 more things. This kind of seems fun. Hold R1 after a light attack to perform a push attack combo. I'm going to get this and try to use it. I don't know if I've ever really tried to use this before. Yeah. Okay, we have a few carbon crystals, so we can finally start upgrading things. Breastplate. I don't feel like I'm taking too much damage. I feel like dealing more damage is where I'm going to put my energy. So here next, probably. You can see that my last grindy stream was pretty successful. I've got like an overabundance of materials, so that's good. And let's just see what's next on our quests. Oh, there's a quest right in front of me. I think that was... Is that avenging? No.
You cannot stay in there! My idiot brother has barricaded himself inside.
What an idiot.
Who is it that you're speaking to? It's one of them, isn't it?
No, you fool! He fears Sefetu's men.
She looks so much like
But
a
hiding
real
his head
lady.
in a bush solves nothing.
I am not an ostrich. Do I hear horses? Is it them? You better run!
Her facial expressions are just so spot on.
Please, if it does not work, Sefetu's tax collectors will do something terrible.
I'm not sure I can convince him, but I will keep an eye out for these tax collectors. Perhaps I can persuade them to leave you alone.
Seems like kind of a backwards way to go about this. I mean, no objection to assassinating tax collectors, but like surely they will just be replaced by others. Here's a shadoof. Oh, here's some leather. Sweet. No, got away. it's too fast for me. Oh. Okay, shadoof. Like for raising water into to like irrigation channels. So here's like some irrigation channels spreading out across the fields. You can see they've got like little wooden gates in them. And then the shadoof is, it's just like a long stick with a counterweight, and you just like pull it down, fill the bowl with water, raise it back up, and it dumps it into this channel. Seems like kind of a fun thing. This looks to be, where are we? This looks very much like real man-made canals. It's even got stairs. We'll ride there on the horse. Oh man, looks like bad things are happening here. Oh, it's a fort. Nice.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna let these guys pass. Okay. So I'm just gonna take a look. Try to plan a route. I think I see what to do. There's a ballista up there. 2 of them. Okay, yeah. And the beacon. That's definitely the right way to go. Just check for any little sneaky people. Don't see any. So I have to get around to this side somehow. I guess I could swim, but I can also just take the long way around. Some pyramids in the distance. That's nice. Little olive grove. And this field of flax should be the perfect cover. So I can get up there, disable the beacon, take out a bunch of people with the ballista, which is always a fun time. We'll see how it goes.
This place is heavily guarded.
Spot me? No. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on this.
Hey! Alarm! Trouble here! That'll cost you! I light the beacon!
Wow, that is extremely effective. Oh, I forgot to set the trap, didn't I? Oh my gosh. So stupid. Damn. Okay. I just walked past it without... Or did I? And I just don't remember. Oh my gosh. Oh, I must have.
Hey,
Just like such a habit that I didn't even notice that I'd done it already.
Hey, hold on.
Yes, I had set the trap.
There you are!
Oh. Gosh, not going well. It's not going well.
One more devastating attack.
windows? No. Let's go downstairs. I know there's another guy in here somewhere.
Where?
Got him. New pot. Okay. I don't think I should exhaustively search this place, because y'all will get bored. It's so tempting to get all the things. And then where's the thing I was actually looking for in here? Isn't there like a... This was part of my quest. Oh, I had to kill someone. Did I even get him? I don't know. Okay, I should probably do this because I'm close to Sayus. And Sefetu's archers must be nearby too. Okay. Are there any activities along the way? Seems like no. Alright. So let's just teleport. I'm gonna take a bathroom break. I'll be back when we get to Sayus.
Hustlers, entrepreneurs, wanderers, seek not your solace here, but let your feet carry you to fabled Letopolis. Letopolis is a dream-given form, a new home for you, built by your hands and labors. It is not without its dangers, but the promise of a glorious tomorrow awaits you. It is a shining lighthouse of hope, all alone in the desert night.
And we're back. And we have a job to do. And this is literally right here. Gosh, I don't remember this at all.
The tax collectors ask for too much. Tax collectors ask not worth it. It's not worth it.
But what can we do not have enough to pay
I will not put words in your I am going to pack my things.
Oh, it does.
A wonderful place. A wonderful place for all.
No, no, you don't have to. I confessed our plight to Lady Matt,
Yeah.
and she gifted
I need to see
me a
what they
purse
say.
full of coins. It will
Very
buy us
critical
a
of those
month or two.
mangoes.
That family is so generous. We must make a libation to the gods in their honor.
Can I get enough money here to cover, to get 2 carbon crystals? I bet I can. It's pretty close.
Agreed.
That I'm not going to use that ever. That I might use. That I'm probably not going to use.
Done.
And this, does it have any advantages? Bleeding on hit, critical hit damage. I mean, the one I have right now really seems
Agreed.
better. Oh, good. Yeah, I remember asking them about it, and they didn't deny it. So they recognized that the mangoes might be
Agreed.
might invite criticism. Okay, I think that's enough selling.
Come back often.
Are you high yet? Okay, yes. Some of these. That might mean crafting. I don't know. Yes. Alright. So what did I say? I got this last time. I said I was going to get this. Or I could get... Yeah, that's defensive. Okay. So I just made myself more dangerous. I'm gonna leave that little stash of weapons and not worry about it. I'll break them down for materials later. Sefetu's archers. Oh, I guess it's just these dudes. Yeah. Okay. It's easy enough. Oh, he moved.
Hey.
Mover.
Hey, stop!
Got you now.
Run, dog!
Why? It might be very effective in this situation.
Mine now.
Oh, I should have leap attacked. Oh, they're everywhere. I have to fight the whole town. Should have quick saved.
That takes care of
Oh, no,
Sefetu's
never mind.
eyes. Oh, need to bury you quickly.
And you with them. Okay. Oh man, if this existed in real life, like this one story platform with like a little rope, people would walk across this so much. I would totally do that. Oh, nice. I don't remember what Mushu says, but that's great. I always just like to riff on the things they say. 'Cause they almost always say the same silly repeated things.
The tax collectors ask for too much. It's not worth it.
I'm hearing lovely sounds. There we go. Oh, sorry, lady.
I will not put words between your teeth, but I am going to pack my things and travel to Litopolis. Master Tahaka is
There are
building
definitely
a
flute
wonderful
players.
place for all.
It is tempting, but all my family is here.
Not
You
sure
are
how
lucky
it
to
works,
have no wife
but I
or
imagine it
children.
works
You can just leave.
kind of like it does now. Like somebody just goes like, sits in a subway station and plays music. It's great. My favorite of all time is "Die You Corpse." That is such a delightfully stupid thing to yell at someone. I never get tired of it.
That old mute
Die,
was
you
skulking
corpse.
around again.
Isn't he from some rich family?
Maybe. Maybe that's why no one has chased him out of town.
Wow, what horrible people those are. This seems like it's going to be part of a quest. Let's see what we got in terms of quests. Oh, I have to go back to the market. But I can do that. I'm not in a huge hurry, in case y'all haven't noticed. This whole stream is very much a slow burn. what is this? Oh, olives. That's great. Oh, and an oil press. A little tiny one.
Clear off! Oh, explain yourself.
Has no spout.
That old mute was
The tax collectors asked for
I
too
should
much.
find this Zervos and see what he knows about Sefetu. See if he's connected to the Scarab. I will ask among the merchants. See which are friendly to him.
This lady seems like she
Good
don't
day
want to
for
talk to me.
business.
Not half bad. What are you looking for today?
For Zervos, the harbor master. Do you know where to find him?
You are looking for who? Why? I don't know him. I heard he was dead. Why are you bothering about him? He was a good man.
A good man. So you do know him?
I don't. I just heard others say it. Leave me be.
Oh man. We got a mystery here for sure.
Careful, some
She's
dates.
lying.
Finest in the area. Same ones the brewery uses for its famous beer.
I am just looking. You know about a man named Zervos?
Zervos? The harbor master is dead.
No. Thank you for reminding me. Where are the other people I should talk to? Here we go. I'm just gonna steal stuff. I'm gonna steal stuff from that stall. No.
You look like a
Mangoes are
strapping
not
sword.
pretty.
Looking to improve your armor?
Disagree.
Long night?
Very. Sorry. What are you interested in?
At the moment, I'm looking for Zervos.
The harbor master. Of course. Zervos is away.
Away?
Yes, he's gone to Letopolis. Attracted by the promise of a new life.
Then he is not dead.
Dead? Why would you think he was dead?
The plot thickens. Where's the other person? There's gotta be at least one more. I'm not the fondest. Talked to that lady already. She's not totally helpful.
What are you looking for today?
The harbor master, Zervos.
Do not ask about him. The guards killed him.
I am just looking. You know about a man named Zervos?
The harbor master? Huh. Why are you asking about him?
I have heard he is missing. In hiding? Perhaps dead.
What
No,
would you
he
do
moved
if
to
Sefetu put a
Letopolis,
price on
obviously.
your head?
Ah, I see. I am not one of Sefetu's men.
I don't know anything about it. I don't stick my neck
I
out.
don't stick my neck
I
out.
have
That's
nothing
so
to
great.
tell you.
Like random Casablanca reference.
Finest metalwork in size.
Hey! You want some?
Okay, apparently that accomplished something.
Any metalwork you need done?
Maybe.
I'm still
That's why
hunting
no
for
one has
Zervos.
chased him out of town.
Hunting?
I think he lives up at the Taraka estate.
Sorry,
to
I
follow
cannot
them.
tell you anything.
I thought I was just hanging out with him. I guess I just gotta like play it cool for a little bit. And have Senu spy on them. So I just have to like wait until night? Treasure? Okay, I'm gonna go get that treasure. I need to wait for them to make a move.
Hustlers, entrepreneurs, wanderers, seek not your solace here, but let your feet carry you to fabled Letopolis. Letopolis is a dream-given form, a new home for you, built by your hands and labors. It is not without its dangers, but the promise of a...
I mean, or I could just eat in this house that someone else built. Build another one. Neat. Free stuff. Okay, let's go see if any of these merchants have moved. It doesn't look like it. I don't think I should hang out here all day.
Entrepreneurs, wanderers, seek not your solace here, but let your feet carry you to fabled Letopolis.
Maybe I should just, like, go hunting or something. I go take out this fort. Look, part of a quest later. So, sugar being grown in Egypt at this time, Southeast Asia originally, and it time to spread. I know it didn't arrive in Europe until like the ages. The sweetener that would have been used instead was and honey production would have been very common in ancient Egypt. I think it's maybe missing from this game.
They will attack on sight here.
There are texts describing like letters from honey merchants. I got found out.
Hey, you are out of. You will pay, corpse.
No. Corpses don't have money. Yeah, so honey would have been.
Target in range.
Oh, he knows where I am. Crap. That didn't work out at all. Okay, I'm just gonna have to fight all these dudes. Hey, Arrow Man. Why are you doing that? So, beekeepers in ancient Egypt keep their hives on boats, and they kill. If I go around this way, I can assassinate at least one.
What? Hey, now.
Yeah, there was a door there. They would sail like up and down the Nile, taking their hives to different fields.
Hey, hold on. Let's go. Join the deck. Die!
That's actually true in a lot of places. So ordinary people would keep hives, like it's just as like part of their homestead. They would have a vegetable garden and a couple of beehives, produce honey for the household. And then, of course, it would have been, like, traded as well. And there's the book about the history of honey and beekeeping that argues that the average person's honey production per year was about 3 kilograms, which is equivalent to a modern person's consumption. So they didn't have, like, bland, unsweet food. They just used more honey than we do.
That old mute was skulking around again.
Isn't he from some rich family?
Who are these people?
Maybe that's why no one has chased him out of town.
I think he lives up at the Tahaka estate.
You both suck. Gruel. I mean, gruel is what would be the modern word for what Egyptologists call beer. So there were different beer, of course, but the most common, like food staple beer, really something more like gruel. It had a very low alcohol, and it was like, yeah, very gruel basically, which is what beer is. I mean, buy a bottle of beer from the store, it's equivalent to like yeasty gruel with a high content, that the grain's been filtered out, right? So this is basically just beer without fermented grain filtered out of it. So yeah. Do these go anywhere? Has someone done this quest before? You can tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. Because I feel like I've waited a pretty long time. Maybe I should have gotten that sleep ability. Oh man. The child. I'm sorry, child.
Get out of my way! What are you doing? Halt! Stay there, you! By the gods, what are you up to? Move! Move!
Who's saying this?
Now you shoot!
I don't know if y'all can hear that, but my getting randomly fuzzy. I don't know. Missed him. Okay. That's kind of what I figured. Maybe I'll just hang out in this fancy house. How far from the sleep ability? 1 point. Yeah. Probably would have been worth it. It's a cool house. So I discovered recently, while talking about something else entirely, the Palace Malkata, so Amenhotep III's palace on the west bank of the Nile, was about the size of 15 Manhattan city blocks, which is just, I mean, if you go on Google Earth, and it's just absurdly huge. And I think that's kind of neat. About it in those terms before. But it's like the size of a town. Okay, there they go. Well, you're... That's the right way. I'm doing it the wrong way. Where I'm spending my ability points on, like, combat skills and things. Just because of, like, my play style. To watching, I feel like I should have, like, just time traveled. Like, when I'm playing on my own, I don't even really use that. I, kind of do other stuff, like, grind out resources, or look at things, or whatever. Oh man, he spotted me. Weird that I'm hiding in a bush. Just gonna play it cool. I'm just your average, heavily armed citizen. Not honestly. They... So, you know, wood was valuable. The kind of furniture that has been found in excavations and things from elite contexts is very beautiful. It actually often looks a lot like style furniture by, I think, just coincidence. But there's one in particular, one like New Kingdom wooden table that looks like a high dollar mission style table that you could buy today. Okay, where are they going? Not interested. Oh, they're all going to that secret. Because they're like part of the conspiracy to get rid of Sefetu. Got it.
We are not fighting men. You can take the bounty off my head.
I'm not one of Sefetu's men. I'm searching for Zervos.
That's what you think is happening, and this is how you respond to that?
Good.
I mean, at least give it a shot.
I am Zervos, mighty harbor master of Sais. Forced to hide on my own docks.
Why is Sefetu after you?
That dog. He is strangling the whole town.
Taxes us to death.
He burned my cousin's farm.
That's right. I've been doing what I can, helping people hide their imports and exports. What Sefetu does not see, he cannot tax.
And he figured it out.
His men raided my business and my house. But I hid my records on my felucca. If they haven't found my boat yet, they soon will.
I'll see what I can do.
What my plan of action is.
My felucca is tied up at the Sais docks.
Yeah, I can go to the boat.
I would prefer to have it back in one piece. But if you must destroy it, go carefully. Sefetu's men watch the harbor like hawks.
But if they have found it, we'll just fight them. So we can pretty safely assume that they've found it. Yeah, there's soldiers everywhere. They've definitely found it.
Yeah. I should not be seen in this area.
Excuse me, horse. Wow, what's going on? Oh man, they've already restocked this. They wasted no time.
Not so far. Wait a minute. You
No,
find anything
not.
yet?
Wait a minute. Oh man.
Yeah.
Ah, I smashed the thing.
Stop the bastard! That blasted Zerfos as well as he did.
This went well.
Keep looking. If we find... Who's shooting?
Would you stop breaking? Oh, this is I need those. Oh man.
Killing to be done! Here!
Okay. I thought that would be a lot more fun. Thought I would go and just like put all the things and destroy the boat.
Time is damn here!
Didn't work out that way. My tail. I couldn't have done that if I tried.
Going to kill you for that.
Man, glitchy sound is annoying. Okay, I think that's good. Careful. Careful. Oh no. Let's just try it again. Okay.
You needn't hide any longer. I secured your felucca. Your documents are safe.
You saved my felucca. Here, take this as a small token of thanks.
Should probably get lost, though.
You have made things better here.
You clearly have people who are willing to help you out, Zervos. Why don't you take on Sefetu?
Sefetu is too powerful, too greedy. He knows there is no one strong enough to stop him. We are not fighting men. Sefetu surrounds himself with soldiers. His base at Fort Nikiu is guarded with ballistae. Fool that I am. I helped him import them.
May Amun watch over you.
I gotta go get his fort. Not? Oh yes. I didn't spend that on the ability I should have got. And that's not really relevant. Seems like that's a bit in the future. Ugh, the crocodile. Oh, that was the one on the island, wasn't it? Wait, where am I actually supposed to... Or ritual sites. Okay, I don't actually do about that one. So I guess main questing. More side quest. Taxmaster. How do I get it?
Bayak. It was Sefetu. They took Akuf. I know what they will do. Torture him with red-hot tongues, perhaps rip his tongue out, then kill him with a burning dagger to the heart.
The prisons of Fort Nikiu.
Wait. They thought I was dead and tossed me in the well. I crawled through corpses and escaped by an underground stream to the river.
Good to know. Okay. Now we know what we need to do. I'm gonna steal this horse. Let's just check and see real quick. I have a guess already. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be like a big over. So I know what I need to do next time, because I'm feeling pretty sleepy. After 11 p.m. Okay, so a good note to end on. So next time we will go Kuf. Luckily, you know, time, so he won't be just like languishing in prison until. It will be as though no time has passed.
Whoa.
So yeah, a good mission to start off on next time. Sync point. Oh my gosh, did I miss it? Did I miss it? Gosh, those things are like invisible to me. I'm gonna keep it at the same time So it starts at 9:30 Berlin time, which is like, you know, puts it in the middle of the day or early in the United States. I feel like that covers different viewers. It's still pretty late. Oh, below. Oh yeah, we'll get that one for sure. Okay, I might even go in the like grind between. I might go and sink some forts. I sink some sink points. So, until next Saturday, hope y'all have a great and a good week. And I will see you next week, same time.